Hello everybody, this is John Schaefer from the Ministry of Sailing, and we are at Fawcett's. Yes, Fossing Boating Supply. We're here because they support the Patriot Sailing Program and Peter Gibbons Neff in his mini Transat. We are going to do a man off the street today. We're going to take somebody who's never used a satellite device before. We're going to teach them how to do it. We're going to show people how easy it is. They do not need to be afraid of using satellite phones or satellite equipment to download your weather maps. Yes, stay tuned. We're going to find a rookie, and then we're going to show you what we did in October.
Watch your lines, Johnny.
We trailered boats all around Annapolis for different work projects, painting bottoms, things like that. We shipped boats even all the way to Uganda. That was an unbelievable project. We delivered boats, Charleston, Annapolis, and then one from Annapolis all the way to the Carolinas on the IC. That was a great one. We coached on boats. We delivered more boats. We went to the boat show. The boat show was absolutely fantastic. Met our friends there. At the boat show, we went to the YouTube party. Made all kinds of pizzas with some great friends. But most importantly, we saw some magnificent nature and sights. And during one of our deliveries, we actually had a stowaway. Absolutely incredible. First time I've ever had this happen to me, so I'll show you the stowaway. And then finally, at the end of the month, we got certified, the Ministry of Sailing, to be safety at sea moderators as well. It was great being on the water with all kinds of sunsets, great sunrises. We did Annapolis to Charleston in a J99. What you're seeing now is the fog that we hit when we were taking a Mason 44 all the way from Triverton, Rhode Island to Annapolis. There's Paul. Paul's doing a great job keeping a lookout, but the fog was incredible as you're coming through Newport. We didn't see the bridge, the suspension bridge going across Newport until we were about 300 feet from it. Good thing we had the radar on and avionics, but we would have never found it. It also took us over 12 hours to go up to Delaware Bay. That's the worst I've ever had. At one point, we were doing 1.2 knots. One of our trips was from Annapolis to Cape Canaveral. We had a wonderful weather window. According to Predict Wind, they got us there in about 4 days, 4 hours, and that's exactly what we did, 4 days and 4 hours. Joining us on this delivery was an old friend. He races with me, done an ocean race with me before. Lance and I have been on boats for a long time, almost 10 years on boats together. So it was great to have Lance on board, bringing us back to his home state right now, which is Florida. And then also we had a newcomer, first time ever going offshore. Kevin St. Cyr, for the first time ever, went offshore. As a matter of fact, he's had very minimal boating experience, but he thought he'd like to give this a try to see what it's like. And he had a great time. He really was a team MVP. He was on a rotating shift, so he was with absolutely everybody that was on the boat throughout the trip.
Hi, it's John and Kevin. We're about 14 miles offshore. Waves are about 8 feet, wind's about 14, 15. We're doing 8 knots, which is quite nice. It's about 65 degrees. We're having a great time out here in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes, we are.
Kevin saw a dead shark.
I did. I think I did.
I saw a bunch of dolphins. Did you see the dolphins?
Didn't see one yet.
He didn't see one. Well, here we are. Here's a sense of what we're looking at today. We got some really big waves. Well, they're not that big, but we're going right into them.
One of the reasons you want to use an offshore sailor, especially those that race a lot, when you do your deliveries, is because we have a lot of experience on weather mapping. We try to minimize all risk, and so we try to keep the boat in a favorable position. And we had a window to take this boat from Annapolis all the way down to Cape Canaveral, with the winds were pretty much predominantly coming from the west or going to be behind us, which was actually perfect for us. And they're going to be steady between 25 and 15 knots for 4 straight days. So how do you do it offshore? Well, that's funny. We use the Iridium Go Executive. Now, I've used the Iridium Go before, and often the smaller version, or just the Iridium Go, would sometimes take 15, 20, 25 minutes to download. Our experience on this trip was it would take us approximately 90 seconds to maximum 2 minutes to download not only what the weather is going to be, but it would also give us our weather routing as well. This is how you do it.
All right, hello everybody. Hey, John Schaefer, Ministry of Sailing, with Liam here.
Yep. How we doing?
Liam from Faucet's Boat Supplies. Now, one of the So one of the reasons I have Liam here is Liam has never before ever used an Iridium Go satellite. He's never before downloaded a Grib. He's never before used the offshore application for Predict Wind, and he's never before brought that into the Gribs into Navionics. So we're going to teach him how to do it right here, first time ever. All right, Liam, right here we have the Executive Go.
All right.
I'd like you to just pick up this antenna and just raise it. Just rotate it so it's up.
All right.
There you go.
Just like that.
Just like that. That's step one. How hard was that?
I think that was pretty difficult.
Yeah, there we go. And as you can see, it says loading here, please wait. So one of the things you're going to do next is you're going to read the top of it when it comes in. And right now, you know, when you're using an Executive Go, any satellite, it's got to see the sky. And as you can see here, we can see the sky quite well. All right, now it's loading, please wait. And it says SOS is not configured. We're going to configure that later. Just go ahead and hit OK on the screen. You see that? Read that.
Okay.
He hits OK.
Yep.
There we go. It says swipe up to unlock. So swipe it up to unlock. Pretty easy, right?
Oh yeah.
Fantastic. Now it's swiped up to unlock. And so now you can see that we have right up in the upper corner, we have full bars for satellite. Got that?
Yep.
Full bars for satellite. How difficult was that?
I'd say that was pretty easy.
Pretty self-explanatory?
Taking a walk.
Easy
in
to
the
go,
park.
right?
Yep.
All right, excellent. Okay, so the Iridium Go is sitting right over there, and like we're about 30 feet away, and Liam here's going to use the iPad here to figure out how to do this. Now, one of the things we always recommend is on your page you have everything all lined up together. So since we're going to be using the settings, we're going to be using the Executive Pro app, we're going to be using the offshore app, and we're going to also be from Predict Wind. We're also going to be using Navionics here. All right, and of course it's an iPad, so you just touch the screen. Okay, so the first thing that has to happen, Liam, is you have to connect to the hotspot that's on right there, the satellite phone. So,
Gotcha.
So to configure the hotspot, of course, you go to the settings.
Yep.
All right, go to Wi-Fi. Oh, perfect. Now you're going to look for it. This is actually called the Prime Minister. So that is the Prime Minister. So hit the Wi-Fi to Prime Minister. There you go. So, and it says you are hooked up to the Prime Minister.
There we go.
All right, now, Liam, the next step is we want to connect the iPad, all right, to the application for the Exec Pro. So you can see the Executive Go right there. Click on that. There we go. It's connected.
Just like that.
Just like that. Now, we're going to go to the internet, so select the bottom one there, the internet. All right, and what's this say? It says not connected,
Not
right?
Connected. Yep.
So hit connect. Uh-oh.
Oh. Drum roll, please.
And what's it say now?
And we're in.
It says connected. Okay, now swipe up. Now go to the next one, which is the offshore application.
Gotcha.
How hard was that?
That was by far one of the easiest things I've ever done.
Okay, there we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a routing here, all right? So we have a routing here set from Annapolis to Cape Canaveral.
All right.
All right, so go over here to download and hit download. All right, now over here, do you see where it says download method?
Yep.
It says web. We don't want the web.
We don't want.
We're going to have to change that.
All right.
Change that to the Prime Minister. So, which is the Iridium Executive Go. Click that.
Yep.
There we go. Go back. It says that. Now go back right down here. It says we exceed the limit, so we're going to turn some things off. So we don't need this one. We don't need the satellite photos. We don't need ocean data right now. All right. So now to download, it says here's continue to download. Go ahead. Hit the continue to download. How's that working?
Pretty good. Going all smooth.
All right. Hit download all.
Yep.
All right. So we're going to count here. Download all. So that's a download all. So far, what do you think?
It's very simple. It's easy to understand. Not much going on whatsoever.
Oh, that's awesome. And there we go. It says stop download. So that was about 90 seconds, probably maybe 100 seconds. Pretty easy so far.
Oh yeah.
All right. So just click on the close there. Hit the close.
Got you.
Now go to map. So here's our just go to map right there. And look at that. So all of a sudden, go ahead and zoom in. You can see that's the recommended routing that it's giving you for Predict Wind right there. So you can see all the AIS targets. That's your recommended routing. It looks like two of the models are taking you inside, and the other two are taking you outside the Gulf, which is awesome. the Gulf Stream. And so that's where we're at there. So now, because we don't want to kill the satellite times, let's turn off the satellite. So why don't you sweep up and go back to the executive pro. Go.
Gotcha.
Yep, go to that and hit disconnect.
Connect. All right.
All right, and now you have disconnected from the internet. Now that's going to save you money in the long run, so somebody just can't like start uploading and downloading, because that hotspot, like quite a few phones can hook up to that hotspot, the hotspot at the same time.
Yeah.
So let's go back to Iridium. Let's go back to the offshore app. So you just sweep up. There we go. All right. Now suppose you wanted to place that. All right, this route, and we're going to pick one of those routes. I'll let you pick any one it is. Go back to tables. Hit tables.
All right. Tables.
There you go. So go to export. We're going to export. Now, what's this one say right here? What's that say?
Let's see. Select route right here.
So which one do you think? Which one do you think is going to be fastest? Or let's say which one's more accurate right now? Just whatever you think it was.
Let's see. I would say Spire right here.
Okay, Spire. Go ahead. She's going to go with Spire. Now hit. What's that say?
Export as GPX.
Export at GPX. Hit that.
All right.
Okay. Hit. Do you see the Navionics button there?
Yep.
Hit that one.
That guy there.
All right. Now it automatically goes to Navionics. Routes.
Yep. And then P.
PWG.
Let's see. Click on that.
And there it is.
Just like that.
So as easy as can be, it's all in there ready to go.
Just
Simple?
like that. Very
100%?
simple. 100% simple.
Never done before?
Never done before.
5 minutes?
Just like that.
Thank you.
People are a bit too intimidated of these things, because this is just, I mean, it's fast. So far, so good. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's just that little guy over there and this. I mean, there we go.